Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Mona. In today's video, I'll show you how I created this look. You can wear this look for the upcoming Tamil New Year. I thought I will do a festive theme traditional look for the upcoming festive time. This look is a soft, smoky, golden green eyeshadow look paired with a beautiful glossy brown lip. And I have also shared few tips if you have textured skin, dry skin, and also acne prone skin. So if you want to know how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please make sure you subscribe to this channel. I also do have a Tamil channel as well. You can definitely check that out as well. Now without any further delay, let's get into today's video. My skin prep is done. I moisturized my face and I'm going to apply some lip balm now. I'm using the TAC, the Ayurveda Elements of Life Lip Tint / lip balm. This lip balm leaves a slight tint of purple shade, but it does not stain your lips. I'm going to prime my face. For primer, I'm using the Milani Prime Perfection primer. This is a super hydrating primer. Now my skin is on the dry skin side and I need something that's more on the hydrating side. So I've been concentrating on products that is like more on the hydrating or moisturizing side. And if you can see here, I have a patch over here, a pimple patch. I had a huge bulb here and it was not leaving me, but I was not waiting for it to leave. So I thought, okay, I'll just stick on some sticker on it. It's an anti-acne pad or sticker. So I am going to next color correct my face. My pigmentation is not too bad at the moment. I have undergone 3 chemical peel sessions professionally. So after that, I could visibly see some difference in my hyperpigmentation situation. So I'm not going to be using a lot of orange corrector, but I am going to use some orange corrector because I'm so used to it, you know. So I'm just applying a very tiny amount of this. And I have to say my texture has improved a lot. My skin texture has improved a lot. It's so smooth. I have 0 whiteheads and I still have some closed comb downs, but it is going to get cured. So once after applying the orange corrector, I'm going to slightly blend this with my fingers. Fingers are my best tools, especially if you have problematic skin like mine. Avoid tools, okay? Just use your fingers, but make sure you clean your fingers before you touch it on your face. Someone actually asked me this question: if I have to apply product on my neck, that is foundation, do I have to color correct if I have dark patches? Then the answer would be yes, you have to color correct. You have to use a matching shade. If you don't have a proper matching shade, you have to use 2-3 colors. The base application for your neck works same as your base. So that's one main reason why I don't apply product on my neck. I have lines, right? After some time, the product goes and settles onto the line and it's quite uncomfortable, and I don't feel very, okay with product on my neck. So I prefer not applying any product on my neck. That's one reason. Even if it mismatches with my face, I'm completely okay with it. At the end of the day, it's just makeup, guys. So it's not a big deal. For concealing, I'm using the Born This Way concealer in shade Chestnut. One thing that I have learned after applying makeup these many years is that less is definitely more. I am this person who used to apply lots of product and then remove whatever is not required. But trust me, you can start by building the product up little by little. It is going to give a whole lot of a different look, and it is also going to feel very nice on your skin, I'm now using a damp beauty sponge. This one is from Plume. I am dabbing the concealer into the place. I'm not dragging or swiping the product. I'm just simply dabbing and spreading it all across my face. Applying concealer on the top of the orange concealer makes sure that the orange corrector is not going to peek out once after the foundation application is done. It's going to stay there, and it is also not going to make the foundation turn grey. And I highly recommend these 2 steps if you have super hyperpigmentations and discolorations on your face. For foundation, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Chestnut. I'm taking just 1 pump and I'm going to take the product on the back of my sponge like that. Gently spread the product all across the sponge. This sponge does not soak up a lot of product. And I like to apply my foundation this way instead of dotting or drawing some lines. I do at times for video sake, but when I am doing my makeup, like actual makeup, I prefer to apply my foundation this way. Then I'm taking whatever is left on the back of my hand I just make sure that there is no like harsh line on the jawline. I just take it down like that. That's it. With the artificial lights, you can obviously see the sticker on my forehead, but trust me, with natural light, it's hardly visible. If you have severe acne or a pimple that is about to pop anytime, you just, apply a sticker on and then you can do your makeup. But do these kind of steps like applying makeup when you have pimples only under inevitable situations, okay? So, yeah. Next step is highlighting. I am going to highlight my face with my Too Faced Bond this way. My base product is going to be like all Too Faced. I personally love Too Faced base products, especially the concealers. They are worth investing on. So I am taking a lighter shade. This one is Warm Sand. I am applying this on the area where I need some highlighting to go on. That is generally on the under eye area, on the bridge of my nose, a slight bit on my chin, on my cupid's bow area, and a tiny bit on my forehead. And I also make sure that the concealer goes to the inner corner of my eyelid area. I wish you could feel my face right now. It's super lightweight. I hardly feel like having any product on my skin. It's so lightweight and very comfortable. These days I'm liking these kind of bases, and luckily I don't have that much of a problem like how I used to have like an year or two ago, because I used to have lots of pigmentation and discolorations. But with regular proper consistent skincare, I would say my skin has changed a lot. So when I look back to my older videos, right, I used to do videos. I have another channel, another Tamil channel. It's a dedicated Tamil channel now, but I used to upload English videos back in those days in that channel. You can definitely check that channel if you haven't yet. So I used to upload there, and I used to have lots of discolorations, pigmentations. I do have them now, but it's not too bad. So I think one day I'll reach that flawless, natural looking flawless skin. I don't know, even if I don't get it, I'm not going to get worried for it. Okay, enough of all the rants. I'm going to set my face with some loose powder. It's been a while since I actually sat down and talked with you guys, both for any Tamil video or for an English video. I'm super inconsistent. I knew it, but I want to, change things up. So I'm planning on doing more of talk through videos like this. I don't know, let's see. I'm not going to say anything because whenever I say something, I don't end up doing it. So I'm not going to say anything this time. Let's see. But in this case, I have already told you guys what I'm going to do. So okay, I'm using the K-Beauty Olive Loose Powder, and I am setting my face wherever I have applied the concealer. I have so many baby hairs growing up. I have set my face. Now I'm going to bake my face slightly. I'm taking the same powder, the olive one. Okay, slight bit on my nose. I'm not overdoing this, considering the fact that my skin is on the dry skin side at the moment. So yeah, next I am going to fill in my eyebrows, and I'm going to do my eye makeup. To fill in my eyebrows, I'm using the L'Oreal's Brow Pomade in shade Ebony. I'm going to use a brush. This basically is a dark brown cool undertone eyebrow product. I personally like this. I'm using a brush from Pro Arte. This is the PE27 Angular brush. So I quite like this to fill in my eyebrows, and I use this quite often. So I am taking the product and I'm going to start filling in my eyebrows. I generally start filling the center part of my eyebrows, which has lots of hair. In this way, the brush gets all the extra products into the area where my eyebrow is naturally dark. And then I start drawing fine lines with whatever product is left on the brush, which is completely enough to fill in my eyebrows to make it look like, natural. And also, I'm not a big fan of the feathered eyebrow looks. That does not work on me, so I stick to the, again, the OG eyebrow filling style. Eyebrows are done. I am now going to start with my eye makeup. I'm quite excited for today's eye look because I'm going to use a recent favorite color, especially for this outfit. The outfit has some black and green, so I want to use this color. So this is the Nika K's Under the Sea eyeshadow palette. This has this beautiful golden green color. Here in the center you can see a green color. This has nice beautiful flecks of gold to it. It's such a unique color. I haven't seen or used any such color, and I was not expecting this kind of color in the palette. So now I'm going to start with my eye makeup, but before that I'm going to slightly prep my eyelids for a good, nice and even eye makeup look. I'm using some concealer, the same one, the first concealer that I used, right? The shade that is close to my skin tone. You can use a lighter shade concealer as well. So I am now going to take a blending brush. This one is the Pro Artist A25 brush, one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes. I am going to take this soft salmony shade in this brush. It's a flat top blending brush, and I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm going to work this on the transition area. This is just going to serve as a good transition color, that's it. And my eyeshadow look is not going to be like too over the top, it's going to be super simple. Also taking the same color on the lower lash line. Okay, these are decently pigmented and they are nicely blending too, so yeah. You have to pack the color to get the right pigmentation. Okay, now I'm directly going to dig into the center color, which is this beautiful green gold color. I am like super excited to apply this on my eyelids. I'm just going to directly press this onto the lid part. Why is it not sticking? Okay, it is. But definitely this would work only if you apply it with your fingers, I believe. Now I'm going to take the same blending brush. Oh my god, I did not expect this to happen. It is kind of chunky and okay, it is not sticking to the base properly. Okay, now I'm just going to apply some concealer on this side and see how it works with some wet base. So I applied some concealer on the lid area, and I'm quickly going to spread the concealer all across the eyelids. Okay, I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush. This again is from Pro Artist. This is the A21. I'm taking the product and I'm going to press this on my eyelids. Okay, it just looks the same as how it looked when I applied it with my fingers. Let's see. Okay guys, this actually works with a wet base. Definitely do not apply this color on a matte base. I'm not sure about the other shimmer colors, but something inside me says that all colors in the palette is going to work with a good wet base on. I say this again, this is such a pretty color, but the problem is with the consistency of the product. But I don't complain, it's fine, we can make it work. If you actually know how to make things work, then you can do anything with whatever you have, It's looking a bit too much right now. I am going to slightly mute it down. I'm going to slightly, give some shadow. I am taking this dark brown shade and I am placing this on the outer corners just to softly, mute down the blunt end of the green color. And I'm also taking this softly to the socket area. Socket or the transition area, you can say. My socket area is right here and I already have green on there. So I am taking the color on the transition area. I'm going to line my upper lash line with the Maybelline Colossal Kajal. I'm just going to draw a medium size line. Just like that. And the eyeshadow is, kind of breaking my Kajal. Now I'm going to take an angled brush like this, and I am taking the brown color from the same palette, and I'm going to softly place the color on my Kajal. I'm not applying the brown color all through the black layer. I'm just keeping one fine small line of black that is close to the lashes. It's going to look like a gradient of black to brown. I am taking the green once again and slightly dabbing a small amount of the color just on the center. Okay, I'm taking a sugar stick liner and I'm going to slightly line my upper lash line. I could see fallouts of the green color. Thankfully, I applied some loose powder. Now I'm just gonna curl my lashes and then I'll move on with mascara application. I'm also going to apply some falsies. So for mascara, I'm using the Blue Heaven mascara. I just used it once, so I thought why not again. Okay, I am taking the dark brown shade that I applied on my transition area earlier on a fine denser angular brush, and I'm going to place the color on my lower lash line. This is not too brown to my liking, but I still need some shadow to go on. So I just applied this and I'm going to apply the mascara, the same one from Blue Heaven. My eyes are done. I just need some more of blending to happen on the area where the green and the orange meets. I'm not very happy and satisfied with the brown's performance in this palette, so I'm going to take another palette, another one of my favorites. This one is the Nika's Double Chocolate Chip eyeshadow palette. I use this quite a lot. I'm taking the dark brown shade on a tapered blending brush. This one is from PAC. This is in the style number 050. So I'm taking the brown and I'm going to, oh my god, applying the brown on the area where the green and the orange meets. I wanted the color to look more, you know, blended and diffused to the transition color. Okay, the green's intensity is not that vibrant as how it was when I applied it for the first time. But this is okay. I was expecting this. I even like the vibrant one, but this is fine for the look. But definitely if you have to work with this eyeshadow palette, you have to use a good eyeshadow base and you have to apply the products on a wet base. And you know, you can also spritz some makeup setting spray on your brush before you take the product, or even after taking the product, anything works. That would also, you know, get the pigment out of the color. Now I'm not going to do it because I don't want it. This is fine for the look. Now is the time to do my favorite step, which is bronzing. I am going to use the shade from K Beauty. This is the caramel loose powder. Remember, I used the olive one to set my face. I'm going to use the caramel one to bronze my face. I got this powder first to check the shade, but this is like too orange for my face, so I decided to use this as a bronzer. If I ever get any eyelash extensions done in future, I have zero plans for it now, but if I ever have that idea of getting my eyelashes done, then this is the style that I would go. Something that's voluminous, more curled, and definitely not super long, but it should look super dense and super curled. This is the style that I personally love. It's completely natural and, you know, it's not too over the top. I like the style very much. And it's time to apply blush. You know what? I am recently loving to apply blushes with my beauty sponges. Yeah, it just gives the most nice looking effect, you know. Whenever I have small zits and bumps on my face, I prefer not to use any brushes on my face. That's how I actually realized how I can apply my blush with a sponge. So I'm taking the blush and I'm pressing the sponge against the brush like that. I'm not sweeping across because it is going to take a lot of product. Already I have enough product on my sponge. And if you are very afraid and if your blush is super pigmented, just dab the sponge across the back of your hand or on any tissue paper before you apply it on your face. Now you have to simply press the sponge on your face. That is it, guys. It's very simple. The application quantity also, you know, remains the same. You're not going to overdo or underdo. It's going to look so gorgeous and precious, trust me. My blush situation is like so good. I personally like it. But if you ever feel like your blush has gotten too much, then you can always go back in with your same compact powder and then use the other side of the sponge and apply the compact powder on the blush, and it is going to mute down the color. So yeah, you can definitely try applying the product with the sponge. The only thing and the most important thing that you have to remember when you use a sponge for blush application, foundation application, you know, whatever it is, the sponge has to be in a good condition. It has to be a good quality sponge and it has to be in the right condition. Like it has to be damp. It should not be super wet, dripping wet, or it should not be super dry. For highlighter, I'm using the Kiro Prism highlighter. I like this a lot. Okay, I'm going to use the same sponge technique. I'm taking another side of the sponge, any side would work. Okay, and I'm going to apply this on the highest points of my face. I'm not overdoing the highlighter part. A tiny bit on the cupid's bow and the chin and on my nose. I'm also going to be applying the highlighter on my brow bone area and the inner corners of my eyes. For the lips, I'm going to do one of my recent favorite combos. I am going to line my lips with my all-time favorite Maybelline Color Sensationals Spark Shaping Lip Liner in shade Rich Chocolate. I'm going to line and fill in my lips with the same lip pencil. I recently kept my hands on the Lime Crimes lip gloss, Wet Cherry lip gloss. I have to say, this is by far one of my favorite clear lip glosses. I don't know, this is amazing, guys. This is really amazing. You have to try this out if you are a lip gloss lover just like me. I'm taking a tiny bit on the back of my hand. This has a nice cherryish flavored fragrance to it. I'm just going to simply apply this on the center of my lips. So this is the final look. I got this beautiful terracotta earrings from one of my friends, Madhu. She runs an Instagram handle where she makes beautiful jewelries, handmade gifts, wall hangings, you know, those kind of things. You can definitely check her page out. I'll be linking the links in the description box below, both the Instagram handle links and the product links that I have used in the video. So you can definitely try this out, try this look out. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up, and also do let me know in the comment section if you like the video or not. I will see you all in my next one, guys. Bye.